What up, people of the world? Welcome to the Battle Brothers free DLC of Flesh and Faith. I am super excited to be bringing this to you guys. I love everything Battle Brothers, and in my opinion, there's fewer things sweeter in this world than free downloadable content for a game that you love. We're just going to dive straight in and take a look. For those of you who aren't aware of this, it is, as I said before, a free DLC that introduces two new origins for the campaign. The Oathtakers and the Anatomists. Today we are going to be doing the Oathtakers, so first let's just take a look at the Anatomists and see what they say. They're 2 skulls, difficulty. Fueled by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, the Anatomists have spent years dissecting the exotic and the alien. With social mores dogging their research, however, they've turned to you to form a mercenary company and provide them a new source of fresh specimens. So they start with 3 men and high funds. Research the corpses of your fallen foes and gain knowledge to empower your men. That sounds like a really cool mechanic. I like the idea of that. That sounds like you could get some really powerful buffs on it. But the debuff on it is really significant. They're not fighters. Your men will never be of confident morale. That means you lose 10% of your stats, which is quite a big debuff actually. So I don't like the sound of them in general for the longevity of it. It depends how powerful this is. I'll play them eventually just to find out how the mechanic works. We might do that today if we have time. But I'm much more interested in the Oathtakers. I like the idea of being paladins of virtue and fighting for the light. So that's what the Oathtakers are. They are knightly warriors, beholden not to liege lords, but to the ideals and teachings of their founder, young Anselm. The order now finds itself in dire straits, though, and they've turned to you to reverse their fortunes. Can you teach these zealots to become successful mercenaries? So you start with 2 battle-hardened warriors and good equipment. I haven't started this game, by the way, guys. This is completely blind, so I don't know what the stats are like, the starting brothers are like, what the gear is like. I don't know anything about it. Your knowledge is as good as mine at this point. So we're going to explore this and find out together. So yeah, you start with 2 battle-hardened warriors and good equipment. And then as the Oathtakers, you're sworn to young Anselm's teachings. You must take oaths that confer various advantages and disadvantages until fulfilled. So I've got no idea what these oaths might be. I've got no idea what these advantages are, and no idea what the disadvantages are. But I'm super excited to be playing this and finding out, guys. I hope they're really powerful. It would be cool to get some more powerful backgrounds, some more powerful origins. I get that Battle Brothers is meant to be a difficult game, and that having 2 OP starts is counterintuitive to what the developers were going for. But at the same time, when you've played Battle Brothers a lot, when you've reached this kind of point, the early game just becomes a boring grind. It's not that fun. It's not that enjoyable anymore. And having powerful starts to help negate that can really make Battle Brothers a lot more fun for people to play, I feel. And obviously, playing a game, it's all about the fun, isn't it? So I think that's a new banner, yeah. And that one looks like a new banner. This is obviously meant to be for these guys. And this one is probably supposed to be for the Oathtakers. So we're going to take this one. It's the new banner. It looks good. We're going to call ourselves... what's the paladin name? The Lightbringers. Late game crisis, I don't really care. It can be any of them. We're not going to do permanent destruction because that sucks balls, in my opinion. We are, of course, going to be playing on expert, low, expert, which is the difficulty settings I always play on pretty much. We're not going to be doing Iron Man just because we're testing the mechanics and working things out, and I'm not that fussed about making the game super difficult. But I do want the game to be played on the way that it was supposed to be played, which is expert, expert, and low. And map seed, we're just going to go with random because I don't know what we're getting into. And that's it, guys. We're just going to start. I like this guy's skull here. This is cool. Oh, it's taking a long time to load. There we go. The Oathtakers. You knew the game well, and like any game, you got burned out of the rules and the rule setters. Oaths for this, oaths for that. All you knew is you never got to hold young Anselm's skull. And last you saw, some Oathbringer had stolen off with the lad's preeminent jaw. Leaving the Oathtakers was the best decision you ever made, if only to preserve what little sanity you had left. Unfortunately, we faithful have a strong nose for the apostate's scent. When you opened the door this morning, it was like looking at two piles of shite some prankster kid had left you, Alwyn and Helmrad, in the flesh. The former an older man, so Alwyn is obviously an older man, who simply never shook his beliefs, and the latter a talented squire who reminds you of yourself. Oh, cool. I wonder if you start with a squire. Squires can be really powerful. They can be a really good background. No doubt the more-skinned talker, it was the younger lad who made his plea. The Oathtakers need a man familiar with the land to help them around, completing quests and oaths. You shut the door only to find the older man's foot in it. He held up a pile of gold, and your nose must have wrinkled or wriggled because both men lit up. Ooh, he bribed us. Or paid us, according to what alignment you are. Now, you're only going along because times are tough and because mercenary work, even under the guise of religious duty, can make some outstanding coin. And if someone is willing to bankroll you into such an opulent task, then so be it. There is only one condition. You will take the oath of captaincy, which means all the battling and rough roading will be done by others. Without pause, the Oathtakers agree, and then they show you young Anselm's skull. You've lost touch with the organisation, but seeing that lad's dumb dome still brings a stir to your heart. Helmrad nods. Let us scour these lands for the honourable, and be diligent in our tasks, and may we ever make young Anselm home again from the rat bastard Oathbringers who broke him. Okay, so we're gonna, for gold, glory, and young Anselm, we're going to rebuild the Oathtakers from the ground up, by the looks of things. Holy shit, you start with only 500 coin. That is so bad. 500 coin, 25 supplies, 5 tools, 2 ammo, and 5 medical supplies. Holy shite. That is a terrifically poor start. I've never seen such a peasant start before. Let's have a look at our bros, though, guys. I'm excited. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Hey, they look cool as shit. Who's this guy? Alwyn is the old man. Yeah, look, he's old already. So he's got plus 10 resolve. He's got 10 less hit points, 10 less fatigue, 10 less initiative, 1 less vision. But he is determined, so he'll start at confident morale. That's a really good one to get. That's really good. His background is an Oathtaker. When first Oathtaker Anselm first met, it said first twice. Oh no, when first Oathtaker Anselm, so he must have been the first Oathtaker. When he first met Alwyn, it is said that the Prime Paladin divulged details no one else could have possibly known, thus proving the ethereal power behind his beliefs. Also, Alwyn is an ardent believer in the oaths and in seeing young Anselm's vision through. Let's see, what's he got? You start with a standard as well. That's cool. So you save 1,000 in the early game already. So that's probably why your funds are so low, because you automatically save 1,000. What's this? Young Anselm's skull. The skull of young Anselm, the first Oathtaker. Adorning oneself with such a priceless artifact would surely fill any man to the brim with honor and courage. So it gives you plus 7 resolve. That's pretty good. Heavy mail coif. Okay, so we start with heavy mail coif for 110 and adorned mail shirt for 150. Pretty good armor. We don't have anything at all in our inventory. We've literally just got grain and that's it. Let's take a look at his actual stats. So he's not bad. He's an old man, unfortunately, which means he's lacking in health and fatigue. He's got good attack though. He's level 3 and he hasn't been leveled up at all actually even. He's got 62 attack and 66 resolve with 3 stars in it. Fuck me. He's going to be an amazing bannerman. He's got -5 range defense though, which sucks a bit. So we need to keep him away from ranged soldiers until we can get him in solid armor and get him battle forged. But you're definitely... This is going to be my character. This is going to be Caesar. Sorry, Caesar spelled with an A first. Caesar. Special Caesar. And title is going to be Bannerman. So you've got a really good Bannerman. I've just remembered I haven't actually loaded my builds and shown you guys the builds that we're going to be doing. So let's just get that loaded. Okay, guys, so this is the builds we're going to be going for. It's the build I'm using in my current campaign that I'm running. We've got tanks, which are heavy or light. If they're heavy, you go down the left side of perks. If they're light, you go down the right side. Get them nimble and dodge and all that good stuff. Then we've got a sniper. We've got throwers for ranged units. I love throwers. They're so powerful in this game, especially in the early game and especially against humanoids. They're really, really buff. So I tend to buy throwers before I buy anything else because it's really easy, or not easy, but hunters are cheap. Hunters only cost about 1,000 per hunter, and most hunters have good range skills. So when you hire a hunter, you end up with a good thrower, and they do really good DPS, and they only cost 1,000. Whereas getting powerful two-handers or duelists for DPS or ninjas is really expensive because you need to pay like 4 to 5k for, you know, the better class units like sword masters and hedge knights and gladiators and all the rest of that good stuff. And sell swords as well. Anyway, we can look at our bannerman. So the bannerman every single time gets fatigue, resolve, and melee attack. So, fatigue, resolve, and melee attack. What do we got? Fatigue, resolve, melee attack. Beautiful. Lovely. He's getting 4 fatigue as well. Excellent. Fatigue, resolve, melee attack. Okay, we're going to give him student, definitely. Because we want him... He's going to be a late game bro, and we want him to level up quickly. And then I think he gets... Steel Brow. He does, yeah, to increase his survivability against crossbows and... generally getting one shot from across the map. You need Steel Brow to prevent you getting one shot in the head. And that's me. That's my character, Special Caesar. Then what we got? We got Heimrad or Helmrad. This was the young buck who doesn't have anything actually. He's just content. This guy's determined, and this guy doesn't have any positive or negative debuffs. I suppose that could be a good thing. We got Boke background Oathtaker. Helmrad, like any of the Oathtakers' more spry members, strives to be like young Anselm. A youthful, capable man who has yet to let the world's horrors and grind wear him down. In moments of honesty, he reminds you of yourself. In moments of reflection, you realize that he will likely one day resemble you as are now. You as you are now. But until then, to the youth of the world, for the oaths are certainly not wasted upon them. Holy shit, we've got 250 armor and 200 armor and a heater shield to start with. And an arming sword. That is some really good starting gear, guys. That is buff. It's got 64 hit points, 91 fatigue, 47 resolve. He's got 117 initiative with 3 stars in it, 60 attack with 2 stars in it, and 8 defense with 1 star in it. This guy is going to make an amazing ninja. Because he's got really high initiative, he's got really high attack, and he's got some defense. And he's got plenty of fatigue and stuff, so we're definitely going to ninja this guy up. Heimrad, the ninja. If any of you watching, any viewers want to be Heimrad the Ninja, please go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I will change the name to you as soon as I get the comment. First come, first serves. This guy is going to be our late game ninja brother. Yeah, so this will be interesting to see how to do it. That's the brothers sorted out. That's everything. I'm just going to save it now that we've done that, so we don't need to keep doing it in case we have to load. New save game. I'm just going to call it start. And then, yeah, now we look around the map and see what the map has for us. This map's not bad. It's not brilliant. Everything's kind of over on the right-hand side, which kind of sucks a bit. But the towns are all quite close together, so it'll be easy to run between towns, pick up contracts, and get work that doesn't rely on combat, which is what we're going to have to do initially, because we've only got 500 crowns, and we've only got 2 men. So until we can get a bit more crowns, we're going to be avoiding combat like the plague. We have to do delivery contracts and things like that. Look at this. People straight off the bat. We got Anton the Sellsword. We got Raymar the Thief. Is a bit too expensive for us. We need some super, super cheap brothers. And when I say super cheap, I'm talking about 50 gold beggars. That kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like the creme de la creme of terrible cheapness. Okay, we'll get 1 more grain, so we've got 7 days worth of food. Lasts for 9 more days. Good. Okay, that's all we need. Yeah, we want the creme de la creme of the crap. This is perfect. What does it pay? Find tilted stone a long way to the southeast and somewhere around the region of Thornvale. That's absolutely perfect. Long way to the southeast. So down over here. And there's Thornvale, so it'll be over here somewhere. Right, during camp. The Lightbringers will be despondent without purpose. Sensing their needs, you retire yourself to a quiet spot and sit and clear your mind. Young Anselm never allowed himself distractions, and you think this will work in your favour just as well. As time begins to pass, a thought nestles within your mind. You trust it to be... Sorry, you trust it to be flightly. Oh, I see. You trust it to be flightly and will soon go. But instead it only grows and grows until finally you are made to realise it is a kernel of young Anselm's guidance. And that guidance says only one thing, that the Lightbringer's oath should be, and obviously this is where we choose our oath. So we must have the courage to face down any challenge, no matter how daunting. Let us take an oath of valour to prove our bravery to all. Your men will never flee while in battle. Your renown will increase, which means higher pay for contracts and potentially unlocking new types of contracts. You gain extra renown for winning bounties where you are outnumbered. But you gain 15% less XP. Okay. Evildoers skulk and hide away from the walls of the just. Let us take an oath of fortification and bring those walls to them. So your men build up 25% less fatigue when using shield skills. That's pretty cool. The knockback skill now staggers targets on hit. That's really cool. Your renown will increase. You gain extra renown. But your men cannot move in the first round of combat. That's quite interesting. So if you're planning on just standing your ground and you've got a lot of shield bros, this is good for tanky people. You got a lot of shield, but I tend not to have shield bros. I tend to only have shields on my tanks. And then everyone else you want two-handing or dual-wielding or whatever. Because then they get a bonus to damage, and it's all about killing quickly in the early game. Nothing has any armor, so it's just about slaughtering it as quickly as possible in the early game. That's why the skill Adrenaline is so good. Because if you get your turn before the enemy, use Adrenaline, get your turn before the enemy, and kill them quickly because they don't have any armor, then they don't get to attack you at all, rather than rolling on a defense stat. That's the way to win the early game in Battle Brothers. At least that's in my opinion. Anyway, we cannot live up to young Anselm's example if we obsess over worldly matters. Let us take an oath of sacrifice and hone our purpose to its sharpest point. So none of your men take any crowns as a wage. Your renown will increase, which means higher pay for contracts and potentially unlocking new types of contracts. You see an extra renown for suffering no more than 4 combat injuries. Your men do not heal injuries. That is a dangerous one to take. So if I had a bit more experience and I knew what I was doing with them and I was a bit more confident with them, I'd probably take that one. Because, well, no, actually, because it doesn't apply to the other ones. It doesn't apply to your new recruits, does it? What I'm saying is, if you hire new recruits, they're not going to be as heavily armored as your current Oathtakers, which means they're going to take injuries, and you're going to fail that. If they take injuries and you don't heal them until the next oath, which I don't know how long that will be, it could just be it could be a very, very long time or a very short time, then you're not healing injuries for a very long time, and you have to pay to heal injuries at a temple, which is really expensive. So we're not going to do the bottom one. That one's very dangerous, and I'm not risking it on the very first time I play. Maybe when I've got a bit more experience, I'll think about it. This one, you gain 15% less experience. I'm not sure I want that because it's all about getting experience as quickly as possible. I think we go for this one. Your men cannot move in the first round of combat. And you build up 25% less. And you gain extra renown if none of your men die during the oath. So I'm not planning on letting anyone die. I'm not sure about not being able to move the first round of combat. Because if we have to run away from a fight, then you need to run away in the first round. Otherwise you get trapped. So we're not going to do that one either. They're all these two are quite dangerous. Like if you get attacked by thugs that outnumber you and you can't run away because you've taken this oath, you're just going to die immediately. So the only one that's the least dangerous one out of all of them seems like this one, where you only gain 15% less experience. So your men will never flee in battle. You gain extra renown for winning battles when you're outnumbered. That's almost every single fight and in Battle Brothers at the start, especially on expert mode. You're always outnumbered. So we're going to take the top one. Cool. And then we're just going to come down here and see if we can find this place. Find tilted stones to the southeast and around the region of Thornvale. We're going to come up here and go on this mountain. See if we can spy it. And then head back and get paid 320 crowns. Really? Of course, we could just spend the entirety of the first day wandering around and not finding anything. Not far to the north of here in the steppe. Much appreciated. Okay. Well, I was about to go north, so... Ha! We are not doing that. Temple of the Undying. Lots of auxiliaries and some necro servants. We are definitely not doing that. Okay, we found it. Let's take a look at what it is. We probably won't be able to do it with just 2 men. No, it's not telling us. Okay, let's head back. How much do we pay? You pay 50 crowns a day! Oh my goodness. It's lucky we found that quick. So you start off with only 500 crowns and you pay 50 crowns a day. That is mental. I'm getting gladiator flashbacks, guys. This is like the gladiator start. Follow the tracks. We're not going to be able to do that with only 2 men at the moment. Caravan contract. Escort caravan to Widemark, about 2 days to the northeast. Let's have a look at Widemark. Wide mark is there. So we would come... Actually, that's not too bad. We'd come along here, along here, along here, all the way up here into wide mark. Let's give it a go. We can always run away from the caravan, and we can use the caravan hands to help protect us and then fight if we need to. We might not have to fight at all. We'll get 570 crowns, plus provisions are taken care of. Let's do it. So obviously this start is, you're quite powerful in terms of combat capabilities of the two men are quite strong, or at least they will be if you keep them alive long enough. But you start with very little crowns. It's all about grinding up the crowns as quickly as you can. Oh dear, I see footsteps in the woods. If we get attacked along here, even though we're on the road, it'll be a forest battle. Because it's early days Battle Brothers, I'm hoping they will be able to get there without any combat. No, we're going to get attacked. Many thugs. Okay, we can handle many thugs with what we've got. We should be able to. Yeah, it's 9v7. This should be fine. We're just going to wait, actually, and let the AI go first. We're going to wait here as well. He's got a good position. Yeah, because if I stepped here with this guy, and these guys don't step forward, then they're going to capture me, if that makes sense. Oh, he stepped back, the cheeky bugger. Now my guy's going to get surrounded. I was hoping these guys would step forward. I should have stepped back. Okay, they are stepping forward now. Okay. They should absorb a few hits at least. Give Anselm enough time to kill them. It is Anselm? No, it's Heimrad. Good, he locked him in place. Right, what we got? 75%. Missed. 88. Fucking 278% misses. Fantastic Battle Brothers start! Shit, they've all got height advantage on this guy. These guys are going to die so fucking quick. Are you fucking kidding? They've hit every fucking hit on us and we've missed all of ours. Okay, he'll just start attacking the donkey. That's fine. He's going to die now. Oh, just decapitates him with one hit from the high ground. Very nice. Fuck's sake, decapitates him as well. This is really annoying me. This guy should not have taken this much armor damage in this fight. We're not close to dying. We're not going to lose anyone apart from these idiots. But it's costing us. It's going to cost us a bloody arm and a leg to repair this. Stop fucking hitting us. What are the odds of this guy hitting us? 30 fucking 7. 37% chance. He hasn't missed one. We haven't hit him once. This is some bullshit. Battle Brothers classic. Fucking classic Battle Brothers bullshit to start this campaign off. No, he bled to death anyway. Hilarious. I cannot hit this guy. At this rate, we're going to lose all the fucking donkeys. At this rate, we are going to die. If we keep fucking missing everything... Finally! You fucking kidding me, man? Jeez. That took you long enough, didn't it? Fuck me, what a bunch of idiots. Fucking hell, that was a disaster and a nightmare. If we get attacked again, we're fucked. We're going to have to run away and abandon the trading caravan. Because all the caravan hands are dead. Hooray, we didn't know. We earned our crowns. We earned slightly less crowns than anticipated because one of the fucking caravans died. One of the donkeys died. Oh, look at this. 10k hedge knight. Gerhard the Skull Taker. Fucking 10k. Look at the gear he comes in. Oh, man. If only. If only we had 10 times the amount of crowns that we had. If only. You always find, like, ridiculously expensive hedge knights who are potentially really good in the early game. And then late game, when you've got tons of crowns, when money's literally not an object, you're running from town to town to town to town, trying to find a hedge knight desperately, and you can't fucking find anything. I'm just going to change the way the bannerman looks a bit. Actually, he looks cool. He looks cool as shit. Can we give him a tattoo? That looks cool. All right. So that's me, Special Caesar, the bannerman. What are we doing? We're going to need tools. We need tools. We're not buying them from here because it's ambush trade routes. Yeah, 384. Although we have got some gear now. We just picked up some gear because of that. Picked up a shield and a sword. Everything else is trash. Did we pick up another bandage? No, I just forgot to give it to him. Everything else is trash, so everything else we can sell. Whoops. I meant to go to the market. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Drive off the brigands? I don't think so. Not in our current state. Secure last rest of the forgotten? I don't think so either. Follow the tracks. They're all combat oriented. And after the performance in the last fight, this idiot can't deal with them. Can we repair all our stuff is the question. No. We don't have enough tools and supplies to repair everything. We need somewhere with a tool shop because we need to go buy tools next. Surface iron vein, goat pens. That's not it. Nope. So nowhere in the north has a tool shop, apparently. That's friggin' useless. Not a tool shop, a workshop. That's what I'm trying to say. Any of these have a workshop? No. Orchard, militia barracks, ruins, brewery. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have taken that contract. Lumber camp. Hunter's cabin. So there's a hunter's cabin here, so we can pick up hunters from Hager Moose when we've got a bit more. Does any of them... Are there workshops anywhere? Workshop. Windberg. We need to come to Windberg in order to get... tools. But actually, this place is closer. Dragrafen is closer. We'll just go this way. Basically, we need tools. And we can't do any of the missions here because they're all combat oriented. So let's just head back to this town, even though we just came from here. And hopefully pick up some tools. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ambush trade routes again. Follow the tracks. Can't do that yet. Drive off brigands. No, thank you. Escort caravan to Torvstad, about 2 days to the northeast. Torvstad. 370 crowns just doesn't seem worth it. And it's going in the wrong direction again. It's going up this way. But it's pretty close, so we probably won't get attacked. Yeah, let's do it. 2 skull contract. Generally, we just came from there, so the road was clear. But it tends to spawn mobs that attack you when you take the contract. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone, and then we pick this guy up. Welcome to the Lightbringers. Hey, we got our 3rd unit, our 3rd man. He is a miner, which means he's going to have terrible fatigue. He's a miner who's got... Oh, he's taken the Oath of Valor to come in, but he's asthmatic as well. We got a loyal asthmatic miner. Well, this guy's absolute trash. Congratulations, you can protect this guy. We're going through the town, so we're going to pause it and take a look. They still have ambush trade routes, so there's no point buying anything here. We're just going to sell the guy's pickaxe and move on. We need tools. Hopefully they'll have cheap tools somewhere up in the north. Oh, brilliant. Company just came through, so we should be safe. So you get a nice 370 crowns without combat. Simples. Torvstad is now well supplied, so as long as they don't have ambush trade routes, fuck, they've got everything else though, then we should have cheap tools. But they've got literally everything else under the sun apart from ambush trade routes. So we're not going to do anything here. Secure Monuments of Hopelessness. No, that'll be an undead fight. Another caravan contract. To Wolf's Wall, about 2 days to the south. Where's Wolf's Wall? Wolf Wood. Wolf's Wall. So how do we get there? Along here, along here. There's a wall. Oh, there's a road up here. And there's a road up here. And then the road here. I say we do it. Well, let's head to Bramingwald first and see if they have any tools. And then we'll do it. Oh, what are the men here? What are the men like for hire? Nope, 120 is too expensive. We need like 50 and 60. 50 or 60 crown brothers. Although we've got a bit more cash now, we still need to buy equipment for them as well. And we're... Oh, disbanded troops. Very nice. Let's stay here. Let's camp the night here. Excellent. Disbanded troops. There should be some good stuff to hire. Yeah, there is, but it's all too expensive. Does that mean there's tools as well, which are cheap? Yes. Cheap tools. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So we're going to buy 20 tools. This is going to spoil in 2 days. So we're going to pick up 1 grain, 1 roots and berries as well, because they're super cheap here. Actually, 57 is pretty good. Spoil in 8 days. Provision 14. Yeah, that's fine. They have literally nothing else of worth or value or interest. Well, they do have a pitchfork, actually, so it might be worth getting that. Although we need frontline men at the moment. We need tanks or men who can hold people in position while Anselm, this guy, stabs them to death. And I'm not going to waste 141 on a pitchfork. That's for certain. So that's it. We're just going to buy tools here. They've only got one lot of tools, don't they? I think. Yeah, we're just going to buy tools here. And then... let's just have a look at the armory for curiosity's sake. Nothing of interest. Let's go back, and now that we've got tools, let's go back and pick up that caravan contract to the south. I don't like being in the north. It's a bit dangerous with rules with the northern raiders. Looks like something came off the road there. 2 skull contract. Yeah, we're going to do that because that'll give us meat shield as well. The trading cans will count as meat. And then we're just repairing our gear. Here they come. Supply caravan. Oh, the militia chased them off. Nice. So we're fully repaired now again. That's good. I don't like this long road through the woods, to be honest. That's a bit dodge. Anything could jump out at us. And then you're in an ambush situation. You're in the woodland surrounded ambush map, and that sucks. Bit more meat shield, but 3 peasants will literally make no difference. If anything, there'll be a debuff because they'll give the enemy a morale boost for killing them. Here we go. What have we got? 8 against 10. 8 thugs. Oh, 8 raiders. Ooh, this could be tough. Let's just see how the map fills out. Yeah, we've got a bunch of raiders here. This is going to be difficult. I'd quite like to get him on the high ground while we can and shield wall up. There's an archer as well. Shit. And of course he steps back, so we're going to get fucked. Good, a couple of them are hanging back and protecting the archer. You can definitely shield wall and then attack. And they're not stepping forward to help us at all. They're just being dicks. Wow. A lot of raiders here. This could be definitely bad. We're probably going to lose this, to be honest. Oh, I should. This is no good. Basically, he's going to step there and then do this guy in, and there's nothing I can do to stop it because I don't have the men. I was hoping these guys would step forward and provide a bit of meat, but they're not. We're basically just praying for luck. This guy just steps into a triple surround. We're just praying for luck at this point, which you never get with Battle Brothers, let's be honest. Yeah. He'll step here. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Since no one is coming up to the top, you can step down and attack. Archie gets a kill. Bad luck. Shame that guy's not dead. Yeah, this is game over. Shouldn't have taken these stupid caravan contracts. I know they're always really bad, but we were desperate for crowns and loot and gear even. It's literally going to be 2v9 in a second. Didn't expect to get raiders so soon. I thought we'd have 9 thugs, but we've got fucking 5 raiders here. And we missed every attack as well. Just to add that in there. Classic Battle Brothers start. Missed like every attack and they're hitting every single attack. Yeah, this is over. This is over. We're going to have to restart that save file that I saved. Good thing I saved it at the start. We're not going to do caravan contracts. They fucking suck. Still hit with an injured hand. Yeah, the donkeys, even if we survive, which we're not going to, the donkeys won't, which means we fail the caravan contract. Dead. Yeah, whatever. This is over. Let's quit. There's no point playing the rest of that battle. Right, let's load from the start. And let's not bother with those obnoxious, shitty caravan contracts that didn't do us any good and took us up to lands that had no friggin' tools and that everywhere was ambushed. We are going to pick up the one skull contract for finding this. Long way to the set because we know exactly where it is now as well. We're going to take the same one. Yeah. Courage. That's quite a good one because you don't get wavering either. It's not just that they don't flee, but you don't get the wavering or scared debuff. That basically morale no longer factors into it. You only get positive morale. So that's quite a powerful one. I think it was up here, wasn't it? Somewhere up here? Yeah, there you go. Oh, someone attacked us. With 9 of them, we're just going to retreat. It's probably undead. Yeah, 9 undead. Let's just head back. Oh, they're chasing us. Go away. What's this? This will be the caravan contract that I took last time. And I'll follow the tracks. We're not going to do that. We're going to take our money and we're going to come down to... Actually, we're going to go over to here. This is where the workshop is, isn't it? Yeah, workshop. We're going to head to Windberg because for starters, they have a workshop, which means you can get tools fairly reliably for like 250. And on top of that, they're a castle, which means they'll have, hopefully, beggars and peasants and cheap recruits. Okay, so we have to go all the way around to get to there. So we're going to go to Sandorf instead first. Oh wait, there's workshops here. No, ore smelters. Let's head here first. Let's see if we can pick up any cheap beggars here. At Gelfestest. Cheap beggars, please. 100 is not bad, but not great. Ooh, who's this? Oh, fancy. New Oathtaker. 10k for him. And 180 brawler. So obviously the Oathtakers are on a similar par to Hedge Knights in terms of stats. But once you've got them, you have to keep taking oaths for them, obviously. That do various different things. Terrified villagers is just the one thing I didn't want. Whatever. What's this? Secure unearthed tomb. No, thank you. Right, let's head down to Windberg then. Let's get so we can get tools and hopefully a beggar. Tools are 222, not bad. So we're going to buy one. We also need food. So we're going to buy one of them. And then hopefully we'll get ourselves a nice cheap beggar. No, nothing. This is tough. This is a tough start, guys. Let's head back to San. We might have to come to here and do that caravan contract after all. There's nothing around it. You start with a city in a city, which means that you only get contracts. Let's head down to here first. You can't get contracts in them because your renown isn't high enough. This is obviously quite a slow start because you have to bounce around from city to city, finding ideal contracts to do. And in other words, non-combat contracts, because like this one, for instance, find crumbling tombstones not far to the northwest. So it's going to be up over here somewhere. One Nachzera. But it's going to be a level 3 Nachzera and it'll just eat my guy. So we're not going to bother. Not worth the risk. Uphold an oath of valor, for another 7 days. Okay, so the oaths last a week, apparently. That's interesting. The oaths last about a week. Okay, let's come here and do the caravan contract. Since there's no other contracts around. Ooh, delivery, that's better. Deliver the cargo to Walter of Hangmore and Hagermoose about a day to the northeast by road. Hagermoose. Hagermoose, that's easy. We can do that, no problem. Right, guys, bear with me 1 second. I just need to nip to the loo. Use this time to get yourself a drink, to go to the loo yourselves, to get some food, do anything you got to do. I thank you for your patience, but I'll be right back in a few moments. Right, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm back. Let's do this. Well, we're doing a delivery contract, right? Yeah, going up here. Let's go. So I'm not sure how I feel about these guys. I like the start. It's obviously a powerful start. You get a ninja to start with. That's really good. Like starting with a ninja and a really powerful bannerman is pretty good. But it's obviously a bit of a slow start because you have very little crowns, so you can't hire a bunch of people. I'm curious about how the others play. The Anatomists. $340 crowns, baby. Everyone's still super expensive. We could easily get someone for like 100 less gold. We could get a beggar or someone for like 100 less gold if we could find a beggar. You'd think there'd be beggars everywhere, really. It's medieval times. That is some super cheap lumber. I'm going to pick that up while we're here. It's worth getting. How many days of supplies? 7 more days, and this will spoil in 8 days, so it's not worth picking up. Turn up to here, see if there's a contract. Actually, didn't they have a rebuilding effort down here and ambush trade routes somewhere? Or was that in the last load? I think that was in the last load. Oh, here we go. Lovely. Ambush trade routes and rebuilding effort, and we just bought a couple of wood. Look at that. We basically doubled the price. Nice. That was incredibly lucky. So much so that we can afford to buy some gear. 293, that is really expensive, but it's almost fully repaired, so that's why. I will take the shield. That's it. Nothing else of value. So irritating. What's this cap? 60 for 50. That's actually not bad. We'll take that as well. Any men for hire? Come on, some beggars. Whoa, look at these guys. Casper. Another Oathtaker. Comes with a shield and an axe. Cool. I'm looking forward to the point where I have enough money to actually buy these guys and start checking out what their stats are like. But again, look, we got a beggar here for 180. You're more expensive than this guy, than the historian, than the priest. What are you like? You should be 80 or 60 at most. Fucking beggar. The cheek of him. Absolute cheek of him. 160 for a beggar. Piss off. Well, that being said, I can't do any work until I have him. Until I have the beggar. Okay, here we go. Escort caravan to Torvastad, 2 days to the northeast. I think we can do that. Where's Torvastad? Yeah, we can do that. A few thugs, a poacher, a marksman, and a few raiders. This again. This same fight. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. 7v8. It's because they're raiders, not just thugs. How come they got raiders on like the second day? It's mental. It's because we're doing on expert. We only got 3 caravan hands as well. 2 of our number are donkeys. Yeah, we can't do this fight. Although that's a good start. Get him, boys! Fucking ninja keeps missing all his attacks. It's driving me crazy. This guy's going to stun us now as well. We're getting super lucky. That's basically what we need here. We need to be super duper lucky. But it's not going to last that long, yeah. You can get lucky for a couple of attacks, but we don't have enough luck in the world to win this fight. There's the stun. Dead. Now this guy's dead. Oh, it's all falling apart. Even if we win the fight, I bet you the donkeys will die. I don't think we're going to win the fight, but even if we could win the fight, I bet you the donkeys would die. Stop fucking stunning me! And it's not giving us very many caravan hands. It's gave us 3 fucking caravan hands. Normally you've got like 5 caravan hands and 2 donkeys. Nice. We might survive this, but everyone else is going to die. Shit, he's got a clear line of sight on this guy now. So he now needs to retreat. Stop killing our donkeys! Yeah, I don't know what the game is being like at the moment, giving us raiders this early. Like, it's like day 2. Now he's probably dead, yeah. He's got a lot of hit points for a bannerman. And this is completely pointless. We're not even going to get paid for this. We're basically just fighting for our lives here. Fighting to try and survive. And this guy's not even going to survive. With this archer shooting at him with -10 or whatever, -5. And then this guy stabbing at him. He's not going to survive anyway. We're fighting for our lives against some fucking raiders that won't fuck off. I have a feeling not paying for party members is stronger at the start. Yeah, you could be right. I could have picked up a couple of extra people at this point with the money I have, but they just die without any gear and being such low level. They just basically they play the same role as the caravan hands at this point, where they basically just die, and it would be a waste of gold. This is so dangerous. Go on, man. You can survive. Yes! Now retreat. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, the archers are still coming for you. That's really irritating. Okay, this guy's going to charge for the archers. And this guy's going to retreat and hide in a bush. Hide behind the cart. Alright, go and get this guy. Oh, you can't even make it. Are you fucking kidding me? Hide in the bush. Oh, they're really coming for him. Fair enough. Okay, so this has basically tilted me to decide to go and buy recruits. We need to buy some recruits. This is ridiculous. The caravan hands they're giving us are just not good enough to hold the line against the enemies that we're fighting. That should be it. It's over. What a massacre. Absolute bloodbath. We only just survived. We got a ton of gear. Everything else died, though. That's so funny. At least we didn't lose renown. We didn't lose renown for cancelling the quest. We lost... we just lost it, which is really funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, let's give that to you. Give that to you. When they say injuries don't heal, do they mean missing health or debuffs like missing eye? They mean debuffs. So this, for example, injured shoulder, minus 25% damage inflicted, is now content with being reserved. Will heal in 3 to 4 days. If I'd taken the oath that stops you from healing, this guy would have the injured shoulder for 7 days that the oath is active for, and then would probably need another day at least to heal after that. Or might need another 3 to 4 days after that. It might not heal at all. And then you've still got the 3 or 4 days after that it requires to heal it. Unless you go to a temple. So I don't know, mate. I'll check. Next time it comes up, next time the oath comes up, I will, for science, check. I will take that oath and see how it works. And see how it works with injuries. But it would be lethal at the start of the game. At this point, when we've got so few soldiers, it would just be absolutely lethal. So I'm going to change this guy for a boar spear because although the arming sword does like 10 more damage, the boar spear just means he's going to hit a lot more, and I'm finding this guy is missing an awful lot. This got an extra 10% chance to hit. This is only 20%. Oh, 10% chance to hit, and this is 20% chance to hit. Yeah, so extra 10% chance. We're going to repair the arming sword and give it to our next brother. Ouch, yeah, they're just pretty rough. Yeah, I know. And this is a minor one, like injured shoulder is only damage inflicted. Imagine if he got like a broken knee or something, or a sprained ankle where he couldn't move or actually attack. Like once some of them lower your AP. I think dislocated shoulder lowers your AP or something. So, yeah, pretty bad. Bannerman gets fatigue, resolve, and attack. And we're going to get... probably rally the troops, just because... No, we're going to wait until the objective pops up. Do you even get objectives? That's a good point. You probably don't. If you're doing the oaths, you probably don't get objectives like you normally do. I haven't had one pop up yet. Anyway, we're just going to leave that for the moment. We're going to get Fortified Mind. Give him even more resolve. Ninja. What does the ninja get? Ninja gets attack, defense, and 135 initiative, then fatigue. Oh, he's close to 135 initiative. Attack, defense, and initiative. Cool. We give him students, so he levels up nice and quick. Right, what to do now? We are severely beat up. We are bloodied. We've only just crawled out of that combat situation alive. Let's go back and hire some men. I need to hire men. Simple as. I've got 1,200. The problem is they're just going to die with no gear. I'm not paying for gear in an ambush trade route's place where all the gear is shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we've been a bit unlucky in that the gear's all rubbish. We do have enough armor for one man now. Caravan hands can be pretty good and they upgrade your inventory. Plus he comes with armor and he only has a knife though, unfortunately. And for the price of him, we could get 4 men or 3 men. We could get a butcher, for example. We could get a Vagabond. Here we go. Beggar. Refugee. 110 refugee. I'll hire him. He's going to be absolute trash, but his purpose is just to get in the way. What have we got? We got hesitant, gluttonous, refugee with only 25 resolve. Oh, hilarious. Right. Your objective is just to get in the way. Block arrows. Use your body to protect these two. Do everything you can to keep them alive. That's all you're supposed to do. Mind you, he's got pretty good defense. Gunnar. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you want to be Gunnar, our new meat shield. So that's him. We didn't have anyone here. We were going up this way anyway, basically to see if we can find recruits and or something decent to purchase in terms of weaponry and armor. But it failed miserably because our caravan got killed. So let's head back to Sendorf. We're going to come down over this way. We're going to come over to here and look for soldiers and cheap armor in markets that we can buy. Because we desperately need some. We're almost out of... Oh, it's going to take 14 tools. We need more fucking tools. That's so typical. We probably should have just run away from that fight, but whatever. I'd love to be a meat shield. Souls to the crazy gentleman at the back. Gundire, you are a new meat shield. Congratulations. He even starts with your name. His name was already... It was preset in the stars. Gunner becomes Gundire. There we go. Let's see how long you survive for, mate. Probably won't be very long. Forgive me. Local holiday, so everything's going to be super fucking expensive. That means I can sell for a decent price. Oh, I can get a cheap spear. Good. There you go, mate. You get a spear. I'm not giving you my arming sword. You just break it or drop it or something. Spear means you got more chance to hit as well. 20% chance to hit rather than 10. So, what else did I... I'm not buying tools in a local holiday, that's for certain. Anyone worth hiring here? 130, Roger the Rat Catcher, you're hired. Oh, my goodness, he got stars in all the right places, and he's a survivor. That is hilarious. He's pretty damn good, actually. In terms of his, stars and stuff. Because he's a rat catcher, his stats are abysmal. But actually, not friggin' bad. Not friggin' bad in terms of, if he'd been a hedge knight, this would be the dream. This would be an amazing, powerful two-handed hedge knight. Well, maybe 3 stars there. Anyway, we can't really use much. This guy's a bit trash. Well, if he survives, we're going to change his name to Can You Survive? Because this guy will be potentially actually quite decent if he survives. Give him a shield, sword, and board. He can have a net in his back pocket just for useful stuff. Actually, we might give the net to him instead. He's more likely to be able to pull it out because he only gets rid of the battle standard. Whereas this guy will get rid of his shield if he pulls it out and he'll probably die. Oh yeah, I checked. There's nothing of value in there because it's a local holiday and ambush trade routes. No, we're not driving off brigands anywhere. Right, let's come down to over here. We're going to come over to here, basically this area. These we haven't searched these towns yet. Search them for recruits and contracts we can non combat contracts we can do. Okay, tools are quite cheap here, so we're going to pick one up. Well, how much grain do we have? 3 more days of grain. Yeah, we're going to pick up another grain as well. See, and look at that. We're already down to 570. We literally don't have enough for anything. We need more contracts. I take the oath of taking one for the team. Nice, bro. Nice. I like it. Team player. That's what we like to see. Oh, I thought that was 34 gold. It's 340 gold. That's 333. I'm tempted to buy some of these because that's 703, not 70. Okay. No, I can't afford. I literally need soldiers, but they need gear at the same. You see what I mean? Like, there's no point in buying soldiers if you're not going to buy them gear because they just insta die, and then you might as well just take that gold and throw it down the drain. It's better to get gear for this guy. I think we're going to buy gear. With the last 570, we're going to buy some armor for him. Oh, 47. That is a steal, actually, right there. There we go. 188 for 65. 47. Yeah, that's a steal. And that is a pretty good price. Baba Boa! Right, the new guy gets that and that. That will hopefully keep him alive for a little while. And now we're out of gold again. Now we have to go and find a contract. Let's go. We can afford maybe an 80 gold beggar. Look at this. Look at all these fucking... Oh, it's just Sigurd the dog, but... Yeah, that would be a nice hire. These are both good purchases. I just don't have... Well, I can actually afford it. One of those is a good purchase. That's a good purchase. And now we've got gear for one more man. Yeah, we don't have a weapon for him, but he can take a noggin bumping club. Come on, there has to be a contract around here somewhere. We've only got 3 days of gold left. Why are they appearing? Typical, there's no work to be had here either. What about in Wageheim? I didn't come over here because this is a city here. So it wouldn't have work for us. So there's only one town there, whereas up here there's more. Ugh, 2 skull contract and a drought. Could sell some food for a profit, but... Oh good, it's delivery contracts. We have to do that. We don't have enough money to do anything else. So we're going up to Mitterfels. It's not a very good contract, but we have to take whatever we can get right now. I don't like this map at all. Most of the roads are in woods, which means if you get attacked, then you end up with the ambush wood map, which really sucks. Six, we can handle 6. Yeah, a couple of them will be dogs as well. This is a good opportunity to get some experience and get some gear for the men. We've got enough time to run off road quickly and grab these 6 barbarians. Unfortunately, they made it onto the mountains, which means this could be a difficult map. Yeah. Not a difficult map, just a bit annoying. These guys got a couple of spears that we want. We quite like them. Step to there. Wait. Double kill. Wait. Step and attack. Shit, I don't like the fact he's got throwing weapons out. Good, that locked down the throwing weapons. You need to come up here to start helping him immediately. Yeah, for that reason. You need to come up here. Come on, man. Oh, he's got throwing weapons as well. Throwing weapons are very dangerous at this point in the game. He's almost dead already. Gundia, you're going to die almost instantly. I didn't think you'd die that quickly. I thought you'd dodge one of those. Oh, you didn't even kill him. Come on, Gundia, you got to survive. Don't die on us in this pointless... No! Gundia! You didn't even last one battle. Come on, man. I expected more from you. I expected you to be better than that. One fucking battle. You kidding me, bro? You definitely took one for the team there. That's for certain. It's over. We're not going to catch him. Oh, you survived! Yes! And you've only got a missing eye as well. Glorious. You're back, Gundia. Back from the brink. From the precipice of doom. You survived. Beautiful. Congratulations. You did your job. You took one for the team. And you survived it as well. You absolute hero. And we got the spear as well. Brilliant. So we've now got armor for 1 extra. We just need to buy armor. And then we've got gear for 1. Oh, no, I've got it. Yeah, so just repair that. And we've got the weapons for 1 extra guy. We can hire someone else now. Brilliant. And the ninja got a level. So attack, defense, and more initiative. Steel brow, I think the ninja gets. Yeah, steel brow. Talk about miracles. Yeah, mate. Are you ready for a miracle? Nicely done. I'm actually going to save it because we're doing quite well now. Save it under miracle. We don't have the gold for it, but we can hire 1 more person now. They've got missing persons, rebuilding effort, and terrified villagers. So they're not going to have shit for sale. Hunt down what terrorizes. That we can do. Especially since a contract just left. A group of soldiers just left. Oh, damn it. Is it going to be over here? Where's the... Well, we have to go south and hope that it's south, basically. Whatever terrorizes is south. Because if we go north... Oh, there they are. They've gone that way. Join us at the campfire for tonight. We need another drink. Oh, good. They've come over this way. Yeah, we move on. They're up here somewhere. Please be close. No, they've gone too far. There we go. What have we got? 7 web necks? Yeah, 7 web necks. Shit, don't get caught on the bloody... Ah! I accidentally messed that up. I got caught. You can't run away from spiders either, can you? Right, so this is basically a redo. These guys are dead. You can't run away from spiders. Unless they decide not to chase us. Oh, thank fuck for that. They decided not to chase us. Oh, no, but this guy got caught anyway. He's going to get webbed by a spider that spawned. Now he's going to get webbed. Yeah, right. Let's reload. That I fucked that up by getting caught on the mountain. Really irritating. It's lucky we saved just before that. Yeah, that many spiders with only 3 soldiers would be death. There's no way you can win that fight. You have to retreat, and then he, of course, got caught by the one that got spawned. Good, they still spawn the soldiers. So we're going to accept this. And hope that they're down here. They are. Good. Brilliant. Let's go get them. It's night time. They're following along the road, so we can pull them onto the road into this company very easily. Oh, we just gained 2 spears as well. It's all happening. Look at this. I'm going to save it again, actually. I don't want to save scum too much, but that was a really nice boon. We've got the spiders here. They're just along the road. Just here, so they should be able to catch up with this militia company. Trading caravan 10. That should be enough to do it. We just need enough to hold up the flanks, basically, so we don't get completely surrounded by spiders. How are you doing, Gundia? No, you're not worth bringing in. You're too injured. There we go. Yeah, we even got high ground. Very nice. Why is this guy still using a sword? I should have given him a spear. You can finish there. You can take the high ground and finish, and you can finish there. Good start. It's so nice now that he's hitting a bit more. You can really feel that extra 10%. That extra 10% that the spear difference that the spear's making, you can really feel it, and it feels good. Roger is fucking kicking ass. Oh, he stole the kill, the bastard. Simples. That's what was supposed to happen last time. I just got myself caught on the mountain rather stupidly, and they caught up with us, and then with only 3 men, you can't fight 8 spiders, so it was over. But yeah, got a couple of silk. That'll be helpful for making reinforced nets. And we did the contracts. Now we can head back to Mitterfels. Get paid for it. They'll be giving us 600 crowns. That is what I'm talking about. And we've got enough gear to hire a couple more men as well, so we're going to do that. No longer has disappearing villages. Still has terrified villages, though, and they only have miners here as well. So miners suck. Going to buy cheap tools for 240, yep. 2 more days of grain, so we're going to buy some grain as well. That's it. Let's head back to... What's up here? Nassenfels. No, let's head south again. We need to hire... Oh, we can't really... We can hire 2 more men. Yeah. We need to hire 2 more men. Wait, what was that? Oh, an anatomist. You can hire the other guys as well if you want. Part scientist and part surgeon, anatomists are unaccustomed to battle but well served by steady hands. I wonder what they're like in terms of stats, and also if you get the same thing where you can research bodies with anatomists and they get buffs and stuff. I'm curious how the mechanics fit in if you don't do an anatomist start. How do anatomists fit in to the rest of the game? I'm wondering. Curious. Lawstad has a 2 skull contract. Caravan contract. 4 days to the south for 870. That's not very good. Where? Oops, I didn't even check where it was. Hellion-Fest. Where's Hellion-Fest? There. Hellion-Fest. We would come literally all the way down here for 4 days. You don't get the special mechanics, but they are good background stat-wise. Oh, thank you, Transylvanian. Thanks for clearing that up. So you don't get the mechanic. All right. Do you know what they compare to? Like Sellsword, Raider, Wild Man. What kind of stats? Like, are they good for fatigue? Are they good for attacking, defending? Do you know? There we go. Look at that. A day teller for 90. That's what I'm talking about. You're hired, son. You're hired. High melee skill, average otherwise, no significant downsides. Okay. Thanks, Transylvania. I appreciate that. Oh, hey. Roger got a level. Going to give him attack, defense, and He needs health and resolve, really. He'll be quite a good brother if we give him... Well, 38 isn't bad. He just needs 1, and now he's on 40. 40 is my base requirement for all brothers. They need to be 40 resolve in order to become combat savvy. So, yeah. We're going to give him 9 lives, definitely. We want Roger to survive as long as possible. And now we've got this new guy who's Rolo, who is terrible. He's an optimist, which isn't bad, but he doesn't really have anything else going. Well, the stats aren't terrible, but he doesn't have any stars anywhere or anything significant. So he's just another meat shield. You can come back in now that you're only missing a few hit points. I would compare them to cultists. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense, Transylvanian. Considering their backgrounds, yeah, I'd say... whoops, what did I just do? Yeah, give you heavy armor. No, that's heavier. That's heavier than that. And now you get this, 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 and this. Good. So we've got enough. We need another shield, another set of armor, and then we've got enough for another man. No, we've got a shield. What am I talking about? We just need another armor. Just need another set of armor and another man. Good. No armor to speak of. Bleh. Not much else going on here. Do we take that contract? Baba booa! No, I think we head to Widemark. We haven't been there in a while. We came down and all the way around. So let's go to Widemark. See if there's a contract for us there. Whoa. Lots of shit going down. Any work, though? Perfect. Find last resort of the forgotten not far to the southeast. That we're going to do. I'm not buying anything here because it's ambush trade routes and disappearing villages, so there's nothing for us here. I might hire this farmhand when I get back. Farmhands make pretty good tanks because they got high HP, high fatigue. And if they get good stars in defense, then they make good tanks. Like really good mega tanks. What am I doing? Southeast, right? Southeast around the region of Dusky Forest. So, way. Okay, so that's how you gain renown. So rather than having the ordinary objectives that you have, like get a roster up to 12 men, defeat a military company of mercenaries, defeat a group of enemies of more than 24, that kind of thing. Instead of the regular ambitions that you get oaths that you have to fulfill, and that's how you get your renown and get your spirit up. A man cannot thrive merely on skill and capability. Many know how to swing a sword, heft an axe, or loose an arrow. It is not in martial matters where the man is moulded, but within himself, within the corridors of his own heart. The steel forged there can't ever be defeated, for even a failed man of valor shall find himself eternal in the tomes of this world, celebrated in awe, and his name carried on the lips of those like him. Now that the company has proven itself on the firmest elements, it is ready to accept another oath. Farmhands make poor tanks, in my opinion, because they have low resolve. Yeah, but you can shore their resolve up. It's just basically the fatigue that they have. I like thieves for tanks, to be honest. Thieves have pretty good resolve, pretty good everything, pretty good average stats, and then really high melee defense. You just need to get their fatigue nice and high, and then they're pretty good tanks. Okay, let's carry on. Let's find this place. It says not far to the southeast, so it should be around here somewhere. There we go, found it already. Let's head back. Oh good, a delivery contract as well. Deliver the cargo. Oh, it's only Mitterfels. We just came from there, didn't we? We just came from there and it's only 200 crowns? Did I see right? Yeah. What the fuck is that about? What the fuck is up with that? Only 200 crowns. That's not very good. Cheap militiaman, but we can't afford him. Will only leave us with 30 crowns. Let's head to here. Next nearest town that might have work for us. They do have work, and it is delivery work as well. Deliver the cargo in Torvastad, a day to the north. That's even worse than the last one. It's the opposite direction to we're going. It's barely any crowns. It's not even 100, is it? It's 110 crowns. Fuck off. Wait for dawn. See if there's anything we can buy here. Oh, 3 skull contracts. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. That can piss right off. Hey! Liebrecht, the cripple, for 80. Now, the question is, do we want to get the cripple for 80? Or do we want to get the farmhand, Mattis the slow, for 150? Because 150 isn't that much more than 80, if you know what I'm saying. Like, Liebrecht would be really cheap. He's only going to be 80, but he's going to be terrible because he's a cripple. But then Mattis the Slow is also a farmhand and he's got the Slow in his name. Which means he's probably going to have something like Impatient or Fat or a really bad debuff, which makes him pretty much useless. Oh, the difference as well is this guy gets paid 3 times more per day. No, we're going to take Liebrecht. Liebrecht is super cheap. We're going with that. And he's super cheap for a reason, guys. Only 42 health, only 30 resolve. Yeah, this guy is as meaty as they come. Meat man. We've got no armor for him either, so he's not going to survive very long at all. We can't buy any armor for him here either, because A, there is none, and B, good resolve solves the farmhand resolve issue. What has good resolve? What, this guy? Not really. Or do you mean on slow might mean dumb? Yeah, that's true. Cripples are terrible, the absolute worst. You're right, yeah. Slow might mean dumb, yeah. Good resolve solves the farmhand. I wouldn't say 30 is good resolve. Starting resolve is like 45 or something is good for starting resolve. I need at least 40 on all my soldiers to make them work. Like 25 is terrible. Yeah, you're right. Cripples are absolutely awful. But I just hire them to be meat. But like at the start of the game like this, when we've got absolutely no money and we just need a few more bodies on the ground to block and give us a couple of extra attacks. Really helps. Dumb equals resolve boost, no? Oh, I see. That's what you mean. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant. I don't think dumb gives you a resolve boost. Dumb just gives you 15% less experience. I think you're thinking of brain damaged or traumatized. One of the two. Brain damaged or traumatized, you get less experience and you also get a resolve boost. Whereas just dumb by itself just means reduced experience. Let's come down here. Wagenheim. Looks like there's some beasts over here, not worth chasing. Nothing here. Nope, nothing at all. Ooh, another cheap unit. A day teller. Let's hire him. Both enable cultist conversion. Yeah. Yeah. What do we got? Average. Yeah, low hit points. Meh. Well, not bad actually. Not bad for considering he's a 90. You got sure-footed as well. Oh, that's why he's fragile. That's why his hit points are so low. Got a fragile, sure-footed, resolve-oriented. Yeah, he's just another meat shield. Nothing special. I didn't expect anything to get... Basically, I don't expect any of these characters I pick up now to be anything more than meat shields for the start of the game. Until we get a bit more money and start hiring stuff like... Oh, there's loads of farmhands here and they're all really cheap. I'm going to come back to here. Where's this? Wagenheim has cheap farmhands. Once I get a payday, I'll come back and get some decent... Yeah, until we get like hunters and wild men and stuff like that, I'm not expecting particularly good soldiers. No contracts here. Let's go to Farnberg. Fucking no contracts here either. So we've some cheap armor, but there isn't any. That's not bad. Still 105 for 65. Yeah, we're going to pick it up. That can save a man's life. That as well. Actually, the day teller's probably... No, they're both about the same. I gave him the wrong thing. There we go. Border. Whoops, I didn't know why I clicked on the weaponsmith. That was stupid. Alright, back to here's not going to have any contracts either. Fuck's sake. Because this is a city. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started on low funds, low economic difficulty, just because it slows the game down really significantly at the start. Because I want to hire all these guys. I want to check what the Oathtakers are like. I'm interested in I don't want to spend like 300 days running around just to find out what the Oathmakers are like. I'm just trying to showcase the free DLC. But it's not the easiest game to showcase when a lot of the new material is just locked behind financial walls. And starting with these guys, money is obviously the biggest object with these guys. You've got plenty of power in the soldiers. and the obvious difficulty is keeping your crowns up and getting the ball rolling. So it's going to be a slow start, guys. But I'm not interested in doing a long campaign. I'm already doing a 100% Battle Brothers campaign on my channel. I'm already halfway through that, so I'm just more interested in just having a look and seeing what the new content is about. So I'm probably not going to stream for that much longer. I'll probably go for another half an hour or so, see if we can afford one of these Oathtakers somehow, and see what their starting stats are like. Hagar Moose, 240. That's up here, isn't it? Hagar Moose. Yeah, we're going to do that. It's ambush trade routes, so I don't particularly want to buy anything here. No. Let's take this one. But we've got a few more men now. We've got 7 men who are relatively well armored. So we're getting to the point where we can start doing military combat-based contracts. Only simple ones, though. Things like follow the tracks. We should be able to start doing now. Maybe a couple of escort caravan contract escorts. Since we'd have the caravan hands with us as well. Some thugs and a few poachers. There's only 8 of them. We haven't had combat in ages. This is a good opportunity to get some gear. Although we don't want to fight them on the... Yeah, in the forest. We want to fight them on the plains. Let's give it a go. Oh, they're just going to guard their men, aren't they? Because they've got sling... Yeah. They've got archer superiority. Until we get a couple of hunters, they're just going to be guarding. We're guards. We're guarding. Everyone can wait until this guy advances, and this guy can advance to there. This guy can advance to up here. So he's behind the bush. That guy can go to there. This guy can stay out of it because he's got no armor. Yeah, he can get killed by a sling quite easily, so he can stay out of it. Let them step into us and then attack them twice. That's what you want. Yeah, no, you can just stay there. I don't want to lose a man to a sling. Scary attacks. Scary, scary. It's all coming in, boys. If he goes here, he'll be triple surrounded. So he's going to go here instead. And miss. He is... I don't want him locked into combat by himself, so you go there and help. Come on, guys. You can do better than that, can't you? We might need this guy in the end, actually. So you can come forward. We're going to probably need him to help down here with this situation. So he might end up dying. Oh, 74% misses. What the fuck are you like? It's Rolo. It's that cripple, isn't it? I know it. I just know the cripple is mocking me. Being like, you shouldn't have hired me. I'm a cripple. I can't fight properly. Meh. Good kill and start coming down. Good. Retreating. That's what I like to see. And then just... Do we get the slinger? No. We want to come here and help. Go here. No, go for the kill. Go for the kill. I want him dead. I don't want him running away. And then coming back. You can wait. Come here and lock the sling down. Step here and kill. You can just attack. Good, he's now running. Good. Come and get the sling. Come down here and help with this guy. Good. Come up here and help. Good kill. Oh, you would hit him for one last attack, wouldn't you? You sod. There we go. Done. No one died. And we got a bunch. We'll get a bunch of gear for this as well. And experience for everyone. Yeah, perfect. 154 crowns. Bloody hell. Half a stack of tools, which is just about, what, 200. The tools are 200 each. 250. That's another 125 crowns. Plus some armor, shield, some swords. That was a good haul. Oh, I just noticed that the Anatomists background has one significant downside. They can never be confident. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. That's like minus 10% reduction in stats. That is quite a significant... That's why I didn't choose them. That's why I chose the Oathtakers instead. They seem like they have a much cooler mechanic with the researching the defeated enemies, but their massive debuff, if you're going for a long campaign, 10% stat debuff is quite a lot once you reach the late game. And it's not just that, it's the fact that they're confident. So that's one more level of morale up. When you get into big fights later on, morale is quite significant. And having one extra stage of morale higher, being confident rather than just being normal and then going into breaking is quite a big advantage. You didn't die. Yeah, congratulations, mate. You did quite well. Oh, no, it was Rolo the Meat Shield. Not you. You were here. Yeah, you didn't die. Nicely done, man. You two teamed up on that guy really well, actually. You took him out quite quickly. And that helped turn the tide of battle. This guy now gets this armor and a shield. You've got a dagger, so you get a dagger as well now. Yeah, good. He just needs a helmet now. I'll probably take you off for the time being. You off as well. Well, we just need to stay out of combat while we repair, basically. 13 tools and supplies. We need to pick up more provisions when we get to Heigermus. Oh, it's hunting season. Which means there should be cheap venison. There is cheap venison. 61. That we can make a nice profit on. Contract. Hunt down what terrorizes. That we can do by drawing them into the road again. Huh. Unusually large wolf pelt and woodcutter's axe. Cool. Okay. Hey, cool. Oath of Distinction. Your men gain 10 resolve, 3 fatigue recovery per turn, and deal 10% more damage if there are no allies on adjacent tiles. Okay. That's interesting. So that's like a lone wolf type buff. That's the shield skills one again. Whoa, that's really cool. Your men have 15% chance to hit when using two-handed or double-gripped melee weapons. And their attacks will always cause fatalities if able. Your men, we have 5 less melee defense. So you got 5%, we got 15% chance more to hit with 5 less melee defense. That is a really good buff for late game when you've got all loads of two-handers. Oath of Wrath, man, that's cool. Unfortunately, we don't have the injury one anymore. It's disappeared. I was going to do it for science, wasn't I? I was going to take the injury one and see if they take extra days at the end of it to heal or not. But since it's not there anymore, we need to choose something different. Your main gain no experience for allied kills. Let's go with this one. It's the most insignificant one. It's the one that's not going to affect our game at all. We could take that because most of our soldiers have no melee defense now as it is. But they'd have to de-equip their shields as well, which is reducing their melee defense even more. In order to get that buff, they'd have to be double gripping. And this one I don't like because you can't move the first round of combat. At the start of the game, a lot of times you're running away. If you get ambushed, if you get attacked by someone you can't defeat, which is quite a lot of enemies when you've only got 2 soldiers at the start of the game. So we're not taking that one. So we're going to take this one instead. Truly distinguished are those who can follow young Anselm's teachings. Let us take an oath of distinction and prove ourselves worthy to walk in his path. Yes, yes, Anselm. I like the oath of distinction, yes. Fucking hell, these guys have gone far, haven't they? And they've come all the way back up and round. Where the fuck are they? There they are. So we've got 4 dire wolves. And we've got the militia up here. There's a camp there. Some raiders and a few marksmen. Interesting. Do we take on these 4 direwolves by ourselves? Or do we run away and try and find some meat shields? I think we can take on 4. Whoa! Unusually large wolf pelts worth 500. Thick and usually large wolf pelt that should fetch a decent price at the market. Let's save it just in case we get wiped. And I think we can take these direwolves on by ourselves. Let's just see if we can... Let's lead them back to town anyway. Oh, there's 5 web necks there. See if anything spawns. Oh, let's go into the marsh, actually, yeah. If we pull them into the marsh, we'll have it. It'll help. Because they'll be slow. They'll be slower to attack us. Hopefully we'll get a good map. No, we just, for some reason, started completely surrounded. What the fuck is this about? We literally ended up in the middle of the marsh, completely surrounded. That's just obnoxious. What the hell is that about? Luckily, we've got them in murky water, so we should be able to fuck them up. You can shield wall. Gundai, get in there, bro. And Gandaya gets the kill. I'm not going to move him forward against this guy because there's no need. The ninja can take care of him. He can step forward and help him with that. And then you can step forward and attack this guy for the surround bonus. Don't want to lose anyone to a couple of last-minute dire wolves. Don't want to lose any armor either. Don't want to lose anything. It's not worth... There you go. Oh, I can't believe they all missed. He doesn't have a helmet, so I'm not going to risk... He can easily just get mauled. Like, one hit to the head and he loses half his health and then he's dead. Fucking... I keep missing. Fucking 63% chances. I keep missing all of them. It's still dangerous because they keep fucking missing. Everyone can come over and just surround the wolf and just stab it to death. Another miss from me. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? You're going to get killed at this rate. Blood for young Anselm. Well said. It never actually tells you what... There he goes, running away. And I finally got a hit off. There it is. I knew I'd get there eventually, guys. Just give me a bit of time. It never actually tells you what Anselm stands for, does it? There's no, like, introductory message telling you what the Oathtakers... I suppose they're paladins of light. They're just good people or whatever. But it never really tells you the principles of Anselm or anything like that. So, Gundire, congratulations. You made it to level 2. You get hit points. And your resolve is too low. Your resolve's so low, I'm not even going to bother trying to shore it up. You're just going to be a Craven, all right? You just have to accept that fact, Gundire. You are, in fact, a meat shield Craven. Simple as. For the rest of your life until you die. Until your dying breath, you will be at low resolve. So, yeah, health, defense, and attack. So you start becoming quite useful, hopefully. And you get 9 lives. Definitely give you 9 lives to keep you alive a bit longer, hopefully. Right, let's head back to Heiremus. This ham's pretty cheap as well, actually, so we're going to buy that. We're going to buy some medical supplies while they're cheap. We don't need ammunition for a while. We need tools, but they're quite expensive here. 298 is not cheap. Right, well, we're going to buy the cheap wood as well, actually. And now 175 is enough to last us for 1 more day. So we're going to take all this stuff and we're going to go to the nearest city. Actually, last time here had ambush trade routes, didn't it? So we're going to go to the nearest big town, city, or whatever, with ambush trade routes, and we're just going to sell everything we just bought. Hopefully, this will have a ambush trade routes. It does. Perfect. So now we can sell everything we bought for profit. Like this wood, for example, that's 50 profit on each. This ham, that's 40 profit. This venison, that's 40 profit on each as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Sell all these clubs. Sell the crap stuff. Cowardice is the better part of valor. I thought it was discretion. Call it what you like, right? Can sell these. Oh, the unusually large wolf pelts are just the normal wolf pelts you get from dire wolves. I got confused. I thought because it was unusually large, it was a special item, and it was worth 500 gold, but they're only worth like 84 anyway, actually. So sell them. I don't particularly want this cudgel. And this axe is a bit shite, but we're going to keep hold of it for the moment in case we find a 2-hander. Get rid of that garbage. Look at that. Now we've got 1.5k. Now we've got a bit of money to play with, boys. Ooh, 134. That's a steal. We're buying that. Gonna buy that as well. So we've got enough equipment for another soldier now. He's going to be a two-hander. Let's see if we can get anyone good. We need tools, though, as well, don't we, actually? I just noticed. Yeah, we've only got 2 tools. Fritz is going to be our new two-hander. Fritz is greedy. And he's got good fatigue, but that's about it. Fritz is going to be the Mad Axeman. Love it. El Hadet, 3 days to the south, 900. That's a bit more like it. But we'll definitely get attacked and probably by nomads, so that's not really worth it. Let's head down here. We're going to come down to Windberg to buy tools. Is everyone healed up? I just need to know if we get into combat. If everyone's fine. Yeah, looks... Oh, you're a bit... Oh, because you've got no more tools. That's why. So you're not injured. You just have damaged armor because we haven't repaired it yet. Obtain Seal of the False King at Crumbly Ruins. That we can do because you can just run away from doing it. You can just collect it and run away. It's really useful to know that. It's a pro tip. And when we do that, these will all be in high spirits when we get back. The town will be in high spirits. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah, whenever it asks you to obtain something, obtain whatever it is at the wherever it is, you can just run away. See, it says here, you enter the ruins and find the seal of the false king easily enough. When you turn around, a tall man in rustic armor is standing there, spear in hand, with serrated eye sockets leering down at you. He swings the spear back. The false king must die. But basically, the point is you find the thing immediately. In the first sentence, it tells you you find it, and then you have to do a fight. There's only 6 of them. We could probably handle it. Although we do only have spears. Plus, we want this contract to stay here because we want to keep... Not contract. We want this camp, enemy camp, to stay here because then it will keep spawning the same contract for us. Which is retrieve whatever over the course of the campaign. And you keep generating crowns from it. Very useful. So, guys, I'm pretty happy with where it is now. We've got a decent sum of money. We've got a decent number of troops. See, now you just head back. Return to Sandorf. So even though we didn't do the fight, we still have the objective. So we can return to it and get our money. I'm pretty happy with where we've gotten to. We've got a decent number of soldiers now. It's now in high spirits. Perfect. Which means all of this is much cheaper. Although still it's all quite expensive. So I'm not going to buy anything. Oh, javelins for 187 I will buy. Because what I'm saying, what I'm about to say is, what we need to do now is start hiring hunters. Where did I see that hunter cabin? It was Hagermoose, wasn't it? Hunter's cabin, yeah. But they had disappearing villagers, so they don't have any hunters. We need to start hiring hunters so we can turn them into throwers, basically. That's our next objective. But I don't know where hunters might be. There's only that one hunter's cabin that I've seen so far on the map, which is a bit shite. Anyway, that's the next step. Let's go down to Windberg and buy those tools that I wanted first. That's going to take us down to about 700 crowns, and then we're going to have to build our way back up to the point where we can start hiring hunters. Yeah, 231. So 2, 4. Is it worth buying another one? I think it probably is. While they're quite cheap. Nah, they're not that cheap. 2, 4 will do enough. Will do for now. We only need 4 of them, so that'll leave us with 36 tools. Yeah. Any cheap men? We need hunters now, really. Oh, farmhand for 150. It's tempting, but I'll wait. I want to save up and start getting hunters now. Let's come down to this place. Sea Dock. See if they have any work for us. So yeah, we've basically stabilized now. We've got a decent number of crowns. We've got decent supplies. We've got a decent number of soldiers. We just need to hire 4 throwers. So that's 7. A few thugs and some raiders. I'm not going to risk it. Raiders could mess us up. Actually, it could be a good chance for gear. It's just they're in the mountains. I don't want to chase it. Okay, they're coming out of the mountains now. They're actually coming after us. So we can save it and give it a go. Normally, I wouldn't save scum like this. But I want to get on with the campaign. If I was playing this on my own, doing it like a proper challenge run like I normally do, I'd Iron Man this. But in this, I'm more interested in just accelerating to the late game as quickly as possible. Okay, so we need to take the foreground. Roger needs to step up because we need to take the high ground before any of them can. Can you train your men into different classes? What do you mean, Gundire? What do you mean by train into different classes? I'm not sure I understand. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, I like that, though. The Mad Axeman Fritz just steps forward and chops the guy's face off. Like a farmhand into a hedge knight. No, it doesn't work like that. You get a couple of classes which train into different things. Like the bastard can become something different, or what else do you get? I think you get an assassin out of it. The bastard has a chance of becoming an assassin, but it's very rare. It's only like 1 or 2 classes. Yeah, exactly what Transylvanian said. It's all about changing the perks to create different roles for your characters, different classes. Rolo can go there and tank him so he doesn't step in and hit the Mad Axeman. Go up against the pike guy. Come down to here. Step to here. Kill him. Oh, come on, boys. I expected that guy to be dead. I may have just I may have just sacrificed you, Gundire. Yeah, Gundire, I just sacrificed you. Shield wall, boy. Shield wall for your life. And see if you can headshot him. Splat! Oh, shit. Sorry, mate. Gundire, you just got eradicated. Oh, God. It's brutal. This is why you don't fight raiders with only lamellar gear. With only leathers and padded armor. You need metal gear for fighting raiders. Rolo goes down. This guy's going to kill everyone at this rate. Finally a hit. Oh, he went for the stun and now he's going for the runaway. We're not going to let him go though, are we, boys? Wilhelm is there to make sure he doesn't escape. Even though Wilhelm is probably going to die for trying. Mess him up, lads. No, Wilhelm died. Now Fritz will step forward and make sure he doesn't escape. No, Fritz got stunned again. Fucking Raider is going to get away after all of that. We didn't even get the armor either. Yeah, let's see if you survive, mate. I'd be so impressed if you survived this fight. If, yeah, he's going to get away. You did! Oh, snap! Gundire, you are invincible, my friend. What have you got? You've only got a missing finger as well, which is only 5% less melee skill, which is a really good one to get. That's 2 permanent injuries on Gundire now. Oh, man, that is so funny. We got the pike, we got the axe. 2 of our men died for it, unfortunately, but... So it wasn't really worth the fight, to be honest, but it's still pretty funny. Gundire, you absolute beast. You just will not die, you just refuse to. Right, repair that. No point repairing this stuff, we can sell it. Yeah, we didn't even get any metal armor or anything, that sucks. Really not worth losing the men that we lost. Roger's doing quite well, though. Attack. Defense, and he's got good resolve now. His health is so low, but I don't really care. Let's go for fatigue. Perks, he gets Iron Brow, Steel Brow to keep him alive. Actually, should we give him Gifted? It's straight up difficult. I'm going to go Gifted. Just to give him those extra few stats to help him fight a bit better. Gundire, for that, I'm taking you out of the front rank and giving you a pike. Congratulations, you've been promoted to the back rank. Just for surviving twice. I love it. Mad Axeman survived as well somehow, and now we've just got, yeah, these 2. So we've got some gear. We need armor, really. Gundire the Immortal, yes, exactly. We need armor, really. Better armor than we've got. Metal armor is what I'm looking for. That's what I was hoping we'd get out of that fight, some metal armor, but we didn't. And we lost 2 people, which really sucks. And this has got ambush trade routes and terrified villages and all the rest of it. Follow the tracks for 450. See, that I would have done. Secure crumbling tombstones, no. I would have done follow the tracks, but we're just in no position to deal with it now. You're almost dead. He's half dead. He's missing half his health and his helmet. Yeah. Which is really annoying. Because that would have been a perfect quest to take if we hadn't have taken that fight. Let's just go to this place then instead. We need to hire a couple more men, some more armor. See, that set us back. That one fight set us back 800 crowns. With these 800 crowns that we've got now, we now need to hire 2 new men and new armor for them. If we hadn't have taken that fight and just carried on to the city, we would have been able to do that other contract. We would have done it more easily, been paid more. I might load it, actually. Gundire, you have the deciding vote on this. Do you want to carry on with this save file that we've done with you surviving twice, or would you be happy if I loaded it and avoided that fight entirely? Because that fight was just not worth it for us. But since you became Gundire the Immortal out of it, I'll give you the deciding vote if we load or not. While you're deciding as well, I'm just going to nip to the loo, guys. Thank you for your patience. I do hugely appreciate it. Thank you for your support as well. Huge thanks for being here and checking out the channel. I do greatly appreciate it. While Gundire decides whether or not we load, I'm just going to run to the loo. Use that time yourselves to go to the loo as well. Get a drink, get any food you need to get, and I'll be right back in just a moment. Right, guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience. Deeply appreciated. The almighty immortal Gundire has spoken. Keep going. I like a challenge. Okay. We continue. So, what have we got here? What's this one? Escort Caravan. For 150 a day to the east. To where? Yeah, Gelbfest. That's not a day, that's right there. Nice. And it's a main city, so it'll get well supplied. That's definitely worth doing. What's this? Follow the tracks for 700 3 skull. We can't do that just yet. Right, we need to hire some more men. 160 is a bit expensive for a day teller. 110, 120 I'd be happier paying for him. Does this have ambush trade routes? No modifiers. No, we're not going to sell here. That means we can potentially buy, though, but there isn't anything as far as I'm aware. No. No. Okay, let's do this contract. Gundai, you no longer suffer smashed hand. Congratulations. Have I taken you off yet? I haven't, jeez. A spare arrow would kill you, no problem. Anything would kill you. A gust of wind would blow you over and you'd fall onto your new pike and die. In fact, you wouldn't die though, would you? You'd just survive and just sit there in agony, crying and complaining about it. Nothing can kill you. Okay, so it's now well supplied, which means you get legendary items appearing, hopefully. Famed items, no. No famed items there. Any famed throwing weapons? Yes. Roderick the Pickpocket's Blades. Damage 25 to 40. 38% ignores armor. 110 effective against armor. 25 to 40, so 38 ignores armor. Fuck me. And it's got a 25% chance to hit the head. Fucking hell, those are vicious. And they're only fucking 4k. See, that is something I'd buy if I had the money, definitely. Roderick the Pickpocket's Blades. Vicious. 38% of it ignores armor and you got 25% extra chance to hit the head. If you had that plus Headhunter, you would just devastate skulls. You would just be taking heads left, right, and center. Jeez. If only. If only, boys, eh? Right, let's see what's in the market. It's well supplied, so it should have some decent stuff. That armor's pretty good. We're going to buy it. That's all we can afford. Well, that's all that's worth buying at any rate. Hunter! Really expensive hunter, but a hunter nonetheless. Let's go back to that place. It was up here, wasn't it? Wagenheim. Let's work our way back to Wagenheim. In fact, let's just go straight to Wolfstall because there's no contracts here. Let's work our way back up to Wagenheim and see if we can hire a couple of those farmhands. A couple of cheap farmies. Farm boy! Oh, perfect. Day teller for 90. You're hired, son. Complete garbage again, but that's what we were expecting. Right, you've got 65 armor, a spear, and a shield. Oh, you still got a pierce sight, which is reduced fatigue. That's fine. You can fight with a pierced side. You're not a pansy, are you, Gundire? We need cheap helmets. We don't have any good helmets. 2 more days. Let's buy some grain. No, let's just go up to Wagenheim. See if we can get another one of those farmhands for cheap. Ooh, they got witch burnings. There you go. Farmhand. Hilmar for 120. What's this? A rat catcher now. I'd much rather pay for farmhand. Farmhand, you're hired. Ugh, and he's trash. Optimist, cocky, which means he's got less defense. His resolve's ridiculously low anyway. He started with 32 resolve. By the will of young Anselm, I serve. As do we all, brother. As do we all. We need some armor, some head armor. Just because we need the helmets. I don't want them getting one hit in the head. Right, we're now back to the strength that we were at, but we only got 300 crowns, so... Oh, good. Perfect. We'll pick this up, definitely. Find deserted shelter some way to the west and somewhere around the region of Misty Covert. Some way to the west is about over here, so we're looking in the woods. Probably going to get ambushed by some beasts or some shit on the way. It's going to be an absolute calamity. We'll have to restart if that happens. Deserted shelter should be here somewhere. Problem is, because it's in the woods, you have to stumble right on top of it to find it. There we go. Some Wadergangers, some armored Wadergangers. Do you think we can do that with these boys? I think with Spear Wall we'll be okay. Everyone's got Spear Wall, right? Apart from Anselm, who can just chop. Yeah, let's give it a go. We can always load it. Not that I normally play this way, but let's give it a go. 11 of them. It depends how many of them are armored and how many of them are armed. Spear guy needs to die. Oh, 2 cleaver boys. Shit, I just realized someone's injured. Who was injured? You're injured. What's the injury? Broken nose. Let's just reduce fatigue. That's fine. These guys are scary. Step forward and start damaging this guy so we can kill him quickly. Spear wall and then finish. Spear wall and then finish. Oh, you'll go ahead of the zombies, won't you? So don't spear wall. Right, now you step back and spear wall. Spear wall. Everybody initiate spear wall. Good kill, Gundire. Oh, spear wall's down. They've breached the spear wall, men. Hold fast. Roger has been an absolute godsend. He is spear walling like crazy at the moment. Don't get bit, dumbass. Oh, Roger can't spear wall anymore. Yeah, I was worried about that axe. Definitely worried about that axe. I was hoping the axeman would kill him, but he didn't do enough damage to kill him. These axes, these weapons are scary. This is scary. Triple surround on old Roger. Good kill there, nice. Ugh, miss. He's in danger of being eaten, actually, so we need to go there. Of course, we get hit. Yeah, this is bad. Don't think we have quite enough to be able to do this. It's close. Well, we're going to find out either way. Ugh, a couple of misses right when we didn't need them. Good, he died anyway. What are they rolling on? 14 and 8. Jeez. And they still managed to get the hit last time. That's crazy. Unfortunately, we can't shield wall anymore. We're fatigued out. You're fine. You're out of armor. Good kill, Gundire. That was very important to stop the surround bonus. That was important as well. We need to kill them. We need to stop them getting surround bonuses, basically. Roger's in trouble. No more shield wall. Shield wall it up, baby. Roger's within 1-shot range, so I'm going to leave him there. So's he. This was close. I think we managed to do it. So close. Yeah, look at that. Job done. Good work, man. Don't know what I was talking about. Easy peasy. Just getting a bit frightened there. Look at that. Silverware to sell, an axe, a scam Sarax, metal helmet, bit of money, 2 scam Sarax actually. Very nice. Lots of money there. That was a good haul. It's a nice little comeback for us. Who gets the metal helmet? Guess who gets the metal helmet? That's right. Gundire gets the metal helmet. Congratulations, Survivor. Meat Man gets attack, defense, and health. And he gets 9 lives. The ninja. Ninja gets... He needs 1 more level in initiative. And he gets attack, defense, and then he just gets fatigue from that point forward. Dodge, I think, is pretty good. Is the next good thing to get for him. Steel Brow, Dodge. Yeah. So Steel Brow and then Dodge is the next defensive perk. Dodge. Nice. Well, that's most of our money we just made back. That's good. But we need to buy more tools again now, unfortunately. Six raiders, not worth fighting. Shit, they sped up suddenly. They almost caught us. We can't go north because there's raiders on the road and we can't fight them at the moment. 6 raiders would mess us up. We just lose all our brothers again like we did last time. So we have to head south. Let's go to Wolf's Wall. Head back south again. That trading caravan's going to get wrecked by those raiders. There were 11 of them actually, so maybe we could have fought with them, but it's not worth the risk. AI is just so unpredictable. We're going to head back to here and sell everything we just bought, everything we just found, and hopefully buy tools for cheap. They're still well supplied. Does that mean we can sell for a good price? Not really. No. Everything's super cheap, actually. 225 for tools. Yes, please. We literally don't have enough money for anything else. Let's go to Stenkai, see if they've got any work for us. I forgot Gale's Fest was well supplied because we well supplied it. Oh, Hagermoose again. We like delivering stuff to Hagermoose, don't we? Hopefully they'll have a hunting season and we can pick up more provisions. Oh, we're back down to our lowest crowns again, boys. And we've got no provisions. It's not looking good. We need some work and fast. Some proper good work, like follow the tracks. With 8 brothers, we can do a follow the tracks thugs quest, no problem. We haven't had one of those. We just had raiders and stuff to fight. Ambush trade routes. This could be good. Yeah, look at that. 306. Actually, that's not worth selling, but the axes are worth selling. We have to buy the food, even though it's 60 rather than 50 something. Still not too bad. Got up to 794. We've still got that treasure in our inventory as well. Trogan, 3 days to the southeast for 660. Where's Trogan? Trogan is down here. I don't think we'll do that now. I think we're going to come up to here and see if they've got any work for us. Don't want to do another caravan escort quest. Oh, they've got lots of contracts. Find crumbled shelter some way to the west and somewhere around the region of Wolfwood. That we can do. Some way to the west, somewhere around the region of Wolfwood. Hey, cool. Hilmar gains 3 melee skill. I've never seen that before. Very nice. Just don't try and throw them over your shoulder. All right. 3 melee skill is basically a whole level. Do we attack crumbled shelter and see if it's undead again? Crumbled shelter could be brigands. We could get hunters. Could get brigands with what's it called? Throwers and stuff. Not throwers. Firstly, it's on a hill. No, it's not on a hill. It's in the forest. But yeah, you could get brigands with archers. So I'm trying to say marksmen. There we go. Got a bit more money now. And we can sell our treasure as well. There we go. 403. That's more like it. So we've got 1,400. We're back to where we were before we took that stupid fight. We basically need to hire hunters now. Drive up brigands. Don't think so. Deliver a package. Trogan, about 2 days. Yeah, that we can do. We're going to Trogan like we were in the other one, but we travel ourselves and we're not escorting a caravan, so we won't get ambushed by random mobs or anything like that. We can run away. Anyway, guys, I've been streaming now for a few hours, so I'm going to cut it short there. Take a break, get some food and drink. And then, oh, it's a good stretch. And then probably pick up the stream later on this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching the stream, guys. I do hugely appreciate it. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing. This is pretty cool. It's a bit of a slow start. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while for us to get into the Oathtakers proper, like, before we start hiring the Oathtaker backgrounds, because they're expensive. They're as expensive as Hedge Knights. But we're playing it on the hardest difficulty. We're playing it relatively Iron Man. We're not save scumming or anything like that. So it is going to be a bit slower than before. I think next episode, what I might do is in the next stream, start a campaign of the Anatomists just to see how they play, just to see how they start, see their starting traits, see how much money they have, and see if we can get to a bit of a faster start and get into it, get into their mechanics a bit better. So I'm going to save this one as what are they called again? Oathtakers. And then probably start an Anatomist run next stream, just so we can have a look at them and then decide between the two which of the campaigns we'd actually like to continue to the later game. Because obviously it's a bit of a grind. It takes a few hours sinking into it in order to get to the extra material. But yeah, Gundire, thanks so much. I've enjoyed it as well. Cheers for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Drop a like if you've had a good time, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you enjoyed most about the stream, or where you'd like to see us go next, or what your thoughts are on the Oathtakers, the new DLC is. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bounce. Hopefully I will see you all in the next episode. I produce content almost every single day. So peace out till next time.